What's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is DJ Keemstar, and I'm here with
Jagerbomb Central.
Only Use Me Blade, and today we have Agony and Banks.
What up?
Here, and there was a little drama going on today. So, Banks, maybe you could tell us your side of things?
All right. I'm just going to start off from the very beginning. It's gonna come across kind of weird because you guys probably won't understand the lingo and stuff. Because for those who are listening, we're both leaders of trick-shotting teams. I'm sure you guys know what that is, like phase and stuff. And they're fairly big and fairly successful. And it's kind of a competition. You know, you want to have the best team, you want to have the best content. And it just starts off from day one where this is how I feel, and this isn't necessarily like how everyone feels. It's just my opinion. Agony was in phase, for those who don't know that. And
right.
He was in. He got kicked out once for faking clips, and then they let him back in as strictly an editor. And then he started putting out content again, and he regained trust. And then he was doing this dueltage with Wartech. He's a popular like French commentator or Swiss commentator. I don't know really. But then he faked another clip and got kicked out for good. So he made his own team, Obey. Meanwhile, I had my team, and I was working really hard for about a year on the team, and we were right around 80,000 subscribers. So Agony gets kicked out for faking a clip, and then he brings a few people that also got kicked out. So FaZe is really big. They all have big channels, and they all upload promos for this new team, Obey, which is the team he currently leads. And they blow up, and overnight they have like 70,000 subscribers. So instantly they're caught up with us. And all this hype is created, and a lot of the kids on both of our teams are younger, and a lot of the times they don't think of the long run, and so a lot of kids joined his team from my team, and that sucks, and it just makes it harder on me, it makes it harder on the team, and it takes away from the content. So
Banks, just to get this straight, you have a competing, quick scoping team.
No, it's not like a competitive quick scoping team. It's a trick shotting team.
But what I'm saying is
competing, like you guys competing, maybe not like play against each other, but as far as
everybody has their own.
There's a Coke and there's a Pepsi, and you guys are.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody has their own.
You're
favorites.
Different clans.
Yeah, they have their own favorites, and it's not supposed to be a competition. I'm not trying to label it as a competition. I wish it wasn't a competition, but at the end of the day, it's a competition. You can't really.
I know I'm pretty good friends with Willie G. I talk to him time to time on Skype, and he's been in 5 different clans.
Willie G's been in just about every team except for my team, and today he joined after all this mess. He joined SoaR. But yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, I'm gonna finish explaining.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Overnight, I worked. We got a good rep up. I worked for a year on this team, and overnight, Obey, caught up in subs with us because they had all their guys. And the way I saw it was, damn, this sucks. Agony fakes a clip, and this is my mentality because I started off watching commentators. I'm actually subscribed to Blade. FAG was my shit. I loved that. I know it's kind of weird, but no, seriously.
Thank you, Banks.
It really was. That's one of the things that made me start doing this. Now this has changed my whole life, and it's crazy. But the point is, I started off with the whole commentating thing. I saw the G-Unit thing happen, and my whole mentality with faking something is just this person should be completely run off YouTube. There's no second chances. In my mind, he raw instinct 3 times, he G-Unit 1, 2, 3 3 times, and he just gets away with it every time, and it sucks. And not only does he get away with it, he gets rewarded with 80,000 subscribers overnight. It's just what the fuck? Now my team's screwed. And fast forward up to this point, there's animosity.
You gotta upload a trailer, bro. Step your game up.
Yeah.
Agony, you're here with us too.
Jokes.
And there's Agony is actually 2 people. They're twins, and
what up?
I've talked to them a couple times, and you seem like good dudes. What happened?
All right. I don't have to go through the whole process of Banks' perspective on everything. What happened? We got...
not a lot of people know, but we had a really good friend, Evade. We knew him 4 years.
Okay, actually 5 years, basically, back when we started playing COD 4. And then this kid, before we faked our clips in FaZe, back before anyone faked clips, this guy would be one of those guys running around in COD 4 setting up clips and making montages. But he was my friend, so I didn't like harp on him for it because we were boys. And then he got hated throughout the community the whole time, and we've been friends with him since. But
then we slowly abandoned him. But then what happened was our second account, it's like AGONY with an EHGUNY. It had a Netflix account hooked up to it.
And a PayPal, so we would always let him use it and stuff. And then one day, Devin gets on Xbox, and he sees that it's online when we weren't using it. So we're like, we don't want it online when we're online. And this one kid answers, and it's not Evade. So we're like, what the fuck? Who are you? And then we thought our account was hacked. And then he's like, Evade gave me your account so I could hit clips on it. So we're thinking, why the fuck would Evade do that? And then Evade messages me about trying to hit clips and shit. And then in the long run, all I can see is like they planned it just to blackmail me or blackmail us, because in the end, after they hit the clips for us, we made the mistake of using 2 of their clips in a big video, just like 7-minute montage called The Dark Knight. And that video blew up to like, it's at 100,000 views right now on Obey. And that was like a month ago, I'd say.
Okay. I actually remember watching that because Mala was tweeting it out.
Yeah. So that video went fine and everything. I regret putting those clips in. I remember as I was like thinking, I'm like, I shouldn't do this, but we were running out of clips. We weren't motivated to play.
Agony, where did you get the clips from? If someone else was on the account, like how did the clips come in?
Oh, this guy.
Theater Mode, or he probably recorded it, either one.
Yeah, the other kid was recording while playing, and then he had all this shit saved on his computer. And then what he started eventually doing, he was asking lots of favors. And then we were kind of like, we didn't want you playing on our account in the first place, but we couldn't do anything about it. He already had all the footage recorded, like he was on our account. And now he said, I'm going to upload this video exposing you that I have your account if you don't get me an Obey right now. And we're like, we don't feel like recruiting anyone right now. I even said, wait till Black Ops 2. Let me see what you can do. And he's like, no, I want it right now. And then he uploaded the video.
And then, but even before that, the guy that started it all, Evade, he would blackmail us the same deal, but not as like hard. He'd just message me asking for like $100 here and there, and I'd be like, no, man. And
Banks, after hearing a little bit more from Agony's side, have you changed your opinion at all? Or?
All right, it's not really black and white, so if you don't mind, I'll explain a little bit. I kind of just explained like the root of everything. I didn't really tell you what happened like recently. So this actually started yesterday, and if you fast forward from the 80K thing, where both of our teams are rounding 200,000 subscribers now, and both teams are really successful. So still neck and neck, and they're just behind us by about 10K, and it's been like that for a while now. So yesterday, again, you guys aren't familiar with the trick shotting community, but typically you don't put hit markers in your episodes. It's just you put the actual kill. You get a kill on a guy, you put it in. And yesterday I watched one of their videos, and I noticed something. I noticed that there was 2 hit markers in this Kid Obey Dan's episode, and they were like edited to look like kill cams. So they were edited. Everyone who watched the video thought they were actual kills, and in fact they were hit markers.
That's cool.
So I have Agony Adam on Skype, so I PM him, and I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, we don't really like each other, so I was like, you're a fucking idiot. Like, why would you guys do this? And I linked him the clips, like that I was talking about, and he's like, so what if they're hit markers? I was just like, are you fucking kidding me? And like, we just bantered back and forth. So then I uploaded a public, I was talking shit about it on Twitter, and then Agony uploaded a video about me, and then I was like, fuck it, I'm uploading the video, and I just uploaded a video showing that they were both hit markers, proving that they were hit markers. I got some dislikes on it. Agony has a huge fan base. I have 20,000 subscribers on my main channel, and Agony has 150. So, of course, naturally, I don't really care. Honestly, I do my personal channel for fun, so I didn't really care about the hate. But I got a whole bunch
Agony, do you have a response on the hit marker situation?
Well, we both had our opinions on hit markers, because with, trick shotting, the spinning around, you like switch your weapon and pull out like a tactical insertion or something and kill them. Yeah. Final kill cam. So, in my opinion, I didn't mind that the guy used it, but I'm going to get on what Banks was talking about, the editing. So the guy uses it. I see the hit marker is the same thing as the kill, because in trick shotting, all the skills involved you spinning, you switching your weapon and landing your shot. But
can I just respond to that? I just want to respond to that thought real quick, just before we lose that. He says the skill is the same thing. This is where we completely disagree, because nobody else uses hit markers. It's not okay for anybody else to use hit markers. And in trick shotting...
I'm sorry for interrupting. Was the showing of the hit marker like a, damn, I can't believe this game fucks me over, look at this proof thing?
No. It was edited to look like a clip. It was Video was edited to look like a clip. That we can agree on.
Would they throw up like plus 500 on the screen?
So no, they like zoomed in. They zoomed into the timer. Like when you, on a game-winning kill, the timer goes like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It actually has a timer on it. And when you get the kill, it's supposed to be at around 2 seconds. And these kills were at like 2.1 seconds. That's how I noticed it. I'm like, wait, he's getting a kill and he's midair, and it's 2.1 seconds. That he must have got a hit marker. There's no other way. Like, there's no possible way he couldn't have.
Yeah.
So I asked about it. I figured out they were hit markers, and they were edited completely to look like kills. So everybody who watched that thought that they were kills. And now Agony says the hit marker thing, he thinks it's the same skill, but I don't think they should, like, everyone else has to use, like, doesn't use hit markers. Everyone else has to use them. Everyone else has to go through.
I don't base obey off another clan. Like, people will a single upload a hit marker, be like, damn. I'm like, or some people will single upload them getting a kill. Damn.
But at the same time, you know how our fans think, you know how they act, and you know.
I want to change that. I want like there to be more acceptance in the community. So I allow.
All right. This is another good point. MZA, another player in Obey, half of his episode was hit markers. I didn't say anything about that. Nobody really did. A couple people thought it was gay, but like at least they told them they were hit markers. You know, it does take away from the shot because everyone gets hit markers. So it's like, okay, there's nothing really special about the time frame this episode came out on. Whatever, you know, they know what the player's doing. Like, they're not saying it's something it's not. In Dan's episode, they were edited to look like clips, basically faking a clip. So I uploaded the video. Like I said, I got some hate. Agony and Dan, mostly Dan's episode got hate. And the only reason why I hate those type of videos, I honestly do. But, like, I confronted the leader about it, Agony. If somebody confronted me about someone, like one of our players got kicked recently for fucking around and doing the wrong thing, and I just wish somebody would have confronted me about it so it didn't have to go public. So I could just do my own.
I personally think that there are standards that everyone kind of goes by, and I think that all you can really do is go by your own standards and set that bar for your channel. And so, like, let's say there's 3 clans, right? And one clan, you know, they have certain standards that they rigorously go by, like, you know, if it's a gameplay this much or certain standards of clips or editing. And the other 2 clans, if they follow their own standards but those are less, I would think by the natural progression of things that the clan that had the higher standards would be more successful.
Exactly, but here's where the problem is. That's true. When MZA used hit markers, but they admitted they were hit markers and they showed in the episode they were hit markers, that's fine. I see that as
what he's saying is that Agony tried to make it look.
No. Agony didn't edit the Dan episode. He just, the beef I had with him about it from his past and stuff, just his I don't give a fuck about faking clips past. This is my mindset yesterday, and I confronted him about it, and he just said, I don't care if they're hit markers. Like, I'm keeping the video up. They're hit markers. They were edited to look like kill cams, though. I agree with you. If people are using hit markers and that's go ahead. You're just making your own team look like a lesser team. We don't have to use hit markers, but you guys can go ahead. But when they use hit markers and they make it look like clips, like actual kill cams, that's what I have a problem with. Like, if GUnit123 uploaded the world's fastest nuke (private match), I don't think anybody would have cared. Everybody would have thought he was retarded, but he didn't. He uploaded it and made it look like a public game, called it a public game, and that's what everyone has a problem with. And now he can never post a video again. That's what I have a problem with.
Yeah. Like, in the first place, like I told you, I didn't even know it was edited to look like one. I thought your beef was just that I used a hit marker, so I was like, what the fuck?
All right. Agony, you have had many scandals. I've been doing drama alerts for I don't know how long, not too long, and there's already been like 2 scandals, and I know there's a past history. Mm-hmm. Do you think this is going to? I mean, a lot of your players have left and everything. Like, is this the end of the road, or will Agony survive?
Fuck no. Well, with Obey, like, people are saying Obey is going to end. And I'm like, no, I'm not letting Obey end. And then right now, I gave leadership to a really good friend of mine for a while. He was in FaZe. His name is Deezy, and his name Ryan. You could say he's leader right now. And I'm just like MIA with Obey. I'm just helping out behind the scenes in the Obey chat, I'm editing the team tages without my name in it, just so people can stop thinking about me and think about the clan, because I care about everyone in the clan more than just my channel. And with my channel, I don't even know what I'm going to do with that right now. I'm going to let this all, it's not going to blow over, but I'm going to let it blow over a bit, just so I can eventually start posting edits again and maybe gameplays with Black Ops 2, depending on how people see it. So I don't plan to quit.
Banks, every time Agony goes through one of these scandals or whatever, he seems to survive.
Yeah,
what are your thoughts
that's
on
another
that?
thing that just builds up. Like, it just builds on me. That's why everyone's like, why are you jealous of Obey? Why are you jealous of Agony? You don't see me starting shit with anybody else who has 150,000 subscribers. I've been there. I have a channel. I lead a team with 200,000 subscribers. I'm not jealous. I honestly, like, I hate when people say that. And I hate when people use the argument, it's just Xbox. Like, for a lot of us, for the people who you're watching, like, it is a job and stuff. I don't like to, like, make that public business. I don't think it should be out there. I don't think fans should be involved with everything, like, all the drama. But when you fake clips and when you fake content, every time he's gotten away with it, I've just been like, how is this happening? Like, is this serious? And when I posted the video, and it proves that I'm right and he's wrong, and I got 1,000 likes on it and 1,000 dislikes. It's just like, how?
Well,
How?
I mean, one fucked up thing that kind of goes along with this community is that it doesn't really matter the position that you take or the stance that you take. The person with the larger fan base is naturally going to win.
Yeah, and I knew that going into it, and
not saying that's right. Not saying that's right. I'm just saying, like, C-Nanners could molest a baby and put it on a fucking torch and light its hair on fire, and if someone would make a video about it, they'd be castrated. Like, see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
It doesn't necessarily mean like who's right or who's wrong, or if you're expressing your opinion, whatever. The person with the larger fan base is naturally going to come out on top, just because everyone thinks, oh, you're just attacking them to try to get subs or try to this or that or what, or you're jealous or whatever. It's kind of a fucked up situation where sometimes you just want to say, hey, this is how I feel. I think that's not right. It doesn't matter about sub count. Just like I have certain standards, and I think that this person should have those same standards. So,
yeah, and I knew that going in, and I was ready and willing to let my channel be a martyr. I had to make the video. I had enough with it, and especially after he made a video.
Why didn't you title the video "Liar, Cheater, Thief"?
I just did Agony at it again. I just did Agony at it again just because I don't really. Like,
that's a raw instinct.
Yeah,
Joke.
no, I know.
Agony. Who has left Obey?
Who has left Obey? Okay. There's been about, at the moment, some have joined back right now, and there's still others that are thinking about joining back. But as of now, there's probably been about 7 that are confirmed, and 6.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And this is where another little bit of drama stirs in. A few of those guys that he's talking about actually joined SoaR, so that's another.
You know, I actually ran into that. I'm sorry, this is no disrespect, but I don't really follow those type of videos and stuff like that. And I bought Modern Warfare 2, played it for the first time like on Xbox, and I ran into SoaR, and I had no idea who they were. And they were like, "You don't know who I am?" I'm like, "No, I'm sorry, I don't." Like, I know Optic because I know Hex and I know Grizz, but besides that, I'm not really.
Well, that's like tonight when I was trying to put this together. Like, I never knew who Banks was. I had no idea who Banks was. I knew who Agony was.
That's nothing against you guys. I'm sure that there's people that watch your guys' video and be like, "Who the fuck's Only Use Me Blade?" You know what I mean? So it's like it's not a diss. It's not anything like that. It's just not in the same circle. But
the community is huge.
Plus,
it's absolutely
giant. Plus, I can't do what you guys fucking do. I can't do it. Like, I don't know how. I've tried.
Blade, I'm pretty sure I've seen you spin around and knife somebody.
No. Maybe when I was drunk, but not...
But yeah,
So Willie G has left and joined your team there, Banks?
Yeah.
Is Mala still in Obey?
At the moment, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Haven't talked to him since this all...
Those are the 2 guys that I know well.
Yeah, I don't know what Mala's doing.
Yeah.
I mean, my take on it, obviously we're talking about, standards. Obviously, what another person does doesn't make you have to take a shit. But, like, the standards that you might have kind of showcase who you are as a person, and it does get frustrating when someone does something that personally that you wouldn't do yourself, and people are crazy. I could see how that could be very annoying. So
the problem is that with trick shotting, it's clearly entertaining. You know, it's entertainment, and what I see is some people try to, like, you know, take the shortcut, take the short road to make a really entertaining video, and then, you know, people with the skill set that might not be as popular, you know, they want a higher standard because, you know, they're out there trying to get these shots and trying to do it legit and not getting the same exposure.
Yeah,
so
I just don't think it's fair. That's what I'm talking about with the hit marker thing. I don't care that they put hit markers in their episodes. I didn't make a video when MZA put 10 hit markers in his episode. That's fine.
It really seems like a battle between entertainment and then skill set, and the fans ultimately will decide, like, you know, what they want. And it seems like Agony has been able to keep on surviving. So as much as it's like a scandal, like the fake clips and all that stuff, for some reason people still enjoy it. You know what I mean?
Because I don't give into the hate. I don't give into it. I throw out the apology. I don't just drop it right there and quit. I keep going because I've earned those subscribers. I'm not just going to drop them. I'm going to try as hard as I can to get them back. And
I also, honestly, I think...
What?
Sorry.
Another thing I would say, but at the same time, though, Agony has had so many scandals. Like, at this point, people that have been following everything, like, people really, I'm wondering myself, can you survive another one?
Like, I'm hanging on one limb right now.
Well, no, I mean, okay, so about that, can I just give my 2 cents about surviving after a supposed scandal or a hit or whatever like that? I've put out a couple videos. I put out about 3 videos in my commentating career where I knew I was going to get hate for it. I knew
Africa.
Well, that's number 4. Okay, let me quickly run it down. I wanted to fuck a girl with Parkinson's so that she would shake in, like, while it's in her. There was that one. Me trying to say that Call of Duty 4's connection was solely based off of poor kids. And my Minecraft, and me basically going, why are so many people interested in Minecraft? I knew those videos, and then any video I've ever done with Keemstar on my channel. So what I've noticed is that if you come out with a video right afterwards, or like the next day video, or whatever your video upload schedule, if you come out with a video that's just a good, solid quality video, it just kind of goes away. It really does.
Those things are kind of different, though, because you're talking about, like, touchy subjects and like people, like, getting kind of, like, annoyed with the subject matter.
This subject is basically fake nuke talk.
Yeah, this is kind of under the same umbrella as G-Unit. And I think the reason why people don't respond the same, in the commentating community, that's what you guys do. You guys talk. When something like that happens, every big commentator is going to put their 2 cents in, and everyone isn't going to like it. People aren't going to like it. You guys put out content, it's the same thing. The world's fastest nuke equals views, which equals money. When somebody fakes that, that's just like, that's cheating. It's not fair. Like, you get all riled about it and you want to voice your opinion, and that's what you guys do as commentators. Yeah. Trick shotting, it just seems like everyone's a pussy. Nobody wants to say anything about it. No big people have ever, I think I'm probably the biggest YouTube channel that's ever honestly posted, like, an Agony exposed video. It wasn't supposed to be like that, but that's definitely how it was taken. Yeah. And, like, if everybody in FaZe made videos about it, if everyone's favorite trick shotters made videos about it and they were against it, then I don't think he'd be able to survive. But that's not how our community is. We trick shot. We don't commentate.
So Banks, you think, even though all these people have left Obey, came to your clan, that this is another scandal, you still think yourself that Agony will survive?
Yeah, I honestly do. It's just, like, I really do. Like, some way.
I mean, people are afraid to lose subs. People are afraid to you know what I mean? A lot of people, I think that, this is a touchy subject. I think that a lot of gamers are already passive-aggressive people as is, so they want to avoid conflict. I'm one of them. Like, I try to, like, there's sometimes I see things in the I am. Sometimes I see things or whatever.
I'm a gamer and I love conflict.
I love conflict too. You'll see me all the time on Twitter. Just not starting shit, but getting into shit somehow. I amaze myself sometimes. I'm like, how does this happen? I have my followers always tweeting at me like,
Yeah.
I mean, this is so
I
entertaining,
mean,
but like,
don't get me wrong. Like I've called some people out. Like I called out. Remember when the whole Jay Nasty situation was going on? I tried to do a commentary. I wanted to do a commentary about sit rep, and it lasted about 5 seconds. And I was like, fuck it, let me just get this off my chest. Like, you know, I think it's better when you're completely honest and.
Yeah, I try to be as honest as I can, and sometimes it just doesn't work out for you, and people don't want to hear that, and people want to hear flowers and rainbows and butterflies, and that's just not who I am.
I'm not going to give him that, and I think it's cheesy when people go that route. But at the same time, I look and I see how it could possibly affect another person, because I wouldn't want someone attacking me. You know what I mean? I don't do anything to get attacked for. You know what I mean? But that's because I have my own personal set of standards.
Yeah.
But like, I still wouldn't want someone, you know, that has a following, because I know I have a following, and I know that if I were to, like, this is completely hypothetical, but let's say Agony, I think you're a piece of shit and everyone should unsub. Let's say I said that, right? There are going to be some people from my group, and everybody's subscriber base has that small percentage of group, just like every race has their own the stereotypes that proves it right. They're going to go, yeah, fuck off and unsub and blindly follow you. Like, I'm doing the Stance On thing, and every video I go onto, it's prank versus prank comments. You know what I mean? So, like, the thing that I don't like about, I don't want to say attacking or exposing other people, is that you're literally, the people that watch them, there's going to be a portion of them that say, I'm not going to watch you anymore because this person called you out. And that's just like, I just think that's kind of bad for business, you know?
I agree too, but I'm an emotional person. I play, like, my cards emotionally. And I confronted him about it, and he just told me to fuck off. And I was just like, all right, dude, fuck you then. Like, I'm going to talk shit about it on Twitter. And then he uploads a video, and then I upload a video. And
so Agony, if Banks came to you and would try to handle it privately first, why'd you tell him to fuck off?
Because it was Twitter.
He thought it was about the hit markers.
Marker incident we're talking about. He came up to me and, like, bitched at me about it. I'm like, dude, who cares? And then it went onto Twitter, and then it got on, like, he commented on my video about it on his big channel, and I was like, fuck that.
See, the thing is, the biggest reason why Agony can survive is because they just blame the other twin. You know what I mean? Like, there's the one good twin that doesn't do anything wrong, and then there's the bad one. Like, he did it all.
It's kind of true. Last time, when you guys got kicked from FaZe, they actually uploaded a video and said, please don't, like, I don't know which one was which, but they're like, it's my fault, don't blame the other twin and stuff, but like...
Alright, I have to interrupt. You guys are very lucky, because I literally have a lady at the house that I made wait so I can get on and do this, because Keemstar made me get on. I hope everything can be resolved, but I'm going to get off the call.
Alright.
That's cool.
See you, Blade. I will finish it up.
Alright, man. Bye. Nice meeting you guys.
See you later.
Yep.
Alright, one thing we can agree on, though, if I just, like, completely change the subject, I don't think Obey should be, like, hated on for it. I don't think SoaR should be hated on for people hating me. If you want to hate me, that's fine. I don't even post content to the channel, or rarely do. And Agony's the leader, but it doesn't mean all 40 people on the roster should have to deal with it. You know, our players are getting, like, comments and stuff. I think that's something we can both agree on, that people should leave that stuff out. If you want to hate on me, go ahead. And if you want to hate on him, go ahead, I guess.
Agony, final words?
My final words are, I hope things turn out for the best. No, like, that's, like, there's not much I can do except hope. I've been just sitting down here all day. I've barely been able to do anything because it's, like, basically working as a job right now. I just got my own apartment, so I'm, like, shaking, like, what's going on? Am I done? So, I'm just...
All right, guys, well, we'll listen to public opinion. Leave a comment what you think on this situation. Will the trick shot sniper clan survive another scandal over at Obey? And will Banks's clan just blow up? We don't know. What's going to happen? Thank you, guys. Good night.
Yeah.